On this channel, I take on all kinds of new challenges. Some of our favorite things include playing Minecraft and Roblox, building Lego, trying different kinds of snacks from around the world, opening different kinds of prize bags, playing games with our family, sometimes some of those things blend together. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to see what we'll do next. Who knows what I'll be up against here on Addyson Versus. Hello challengers, welcome to my channel, Addyson Versus. On this channel, I take on all kinds of new challenges. Some of our favorite things include playing Minecraft and Roblox, building Lego, trying different kinds of snacks from around the world, opening different kinds of prize bags, playing games with our family, sometimes some of those things blend together. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to see what we'll do next. Who knows what I'll be up against here on Addyson Versus. Hello challengers, welcome to my channel, Addyson Versus. On this channel, I take on all kinds of new challenges. Some of our favorite things include playing Minecraft and Roblox, building Lego, trying different kinds of snacks from around the world, opening different kinds of prize bags, Hello! This is a live stream And we're doing this during a typhoon.
You think we should start like you start a normal episode?
No, because this is a live stream.
Yeah, but you still say, welcome to Addison Versus.
Welcome to Addison Versus. I'm Addison.
And I'm Papa Bear.
And we're doing this during a live stream.
No, we're doing a live stream during a typhoon. Well, and it's the pre-typhoon kind of. So the typhoon will really hit like late tonight and tomorrow. So don't be surprised if you hear really high winds, because we actually had a really loud screaming wind come through just a few minutes ago. And then if at any point the stream just suddenly ends right way before we're like ready to, and we don't say signing off or we'll talk to you guys later or see you later or anything, then there's a good chance power went out, internet went out, something. Yeah, who knows. So right now it's just me and Addison. Logan might come down later, and Mama Bear had to go into work still, but we'll probably be sent home here shortly. And then we may all try to build our Nintendo characters we've had for months. We just haven't been able to build. And then so we got I think there should be cards up there. Actually, let me see here. There should be some cards available. Yep, one of those is a poll to decide what we're going to actually build. So one of the options on there is to build the Nexo Knights Jestro's Volcano Lair, which is our biggest set that we have in here. One of the other options is to build the Lego 3-in-1 Creator like space set, and we can build that a couple different ways. Try it out. Might be why I'm wearing my space shirt, but I just like this shirt anyways.
Yeah. They look like pajamas.
She does say that. So then the other option would be to just build anything else that you can think of that we have back here, or do something else. So before we get too much further into getting started, I'm going to point this out so that I can move it out of the way. Oh, Addison's artwork. She drew a basket and then the sorting hat inside the basket. Why'd you color yellow around it?
Because it kind of looks like that you are looking like on a tipped over basket, and you can like, and it looks like that's like the bottom of the basket. Then you can see like through it.
Okay, cool. So I did get in a good handful of the parts to build the Ninjago collectible minifigure set. So I'm waiting on a set, an order of parts that will be the actual mounting sets, and then all of the bracket pieces for the sides to then mount the decorations on top of. I have most of the top already built. I just don't have any place to put it on. And then I ordered some additional parts to put initial extra decorations on the side. If you saw this before, it changed from just a set of brick-built kind of stand on the back for the mock-up to this framework design made out of Technic that I got the idea from, what's the name of that one? Who Am I?
Yeah, the Who Am I game.
The Who Am I game, the way they hold those frames up. Kind of inspired by that idea, and it works really well. This is actually very, very stable compared to especially compared to what it was before, but I think this will work great as part of the design for continuing to build collectible minifigure display stands, because we also have the Disney ones we're going to finish the collection on, which also won't fit in your standard case. So this is how far I've gotten on it. Actually, I needed to order, and I ordered one of these, some more of these little gold pieces up here too. So the first thing we're going to do is actually get the collectible minifigure head down and draw one. Then each hour, when our cuckoo clock, which is right in the other room, goes off, hopefully you hear it, I'm pretty sure you will, we will draw another one, and we'll kind of look at what from the collectible minifigure sets we've gotten throughout this time. And we'll just keep the minifigure head down here probably throughout it. So let me grab the minifigure head. What you got?
If you hear the short one, that means it's been 30 minutes.
Oh, good call. Yeah, so it chimes once for every hour when it chimes on the hour, and then it chimes one time at the half-hour mark.
It's like da-da, and then that means it's 30 minutes.
So we should be pulling some Series 17. So you want to pop the top and pull a pack out of there, and I'll get this Series 17 display case down.
This one. Hey, another Series 17 pack.
Ah, perfect. So then, got this down, and we'll be working to fill in the rest of those empty spots there for the Series 17. We can move these Ninjago minifigs out of the way from the set from the ones we drew before. So these ones are the CMF, and then these other ones are just from the parts I used to make some of the decorations.
Are you gonna draw?
No, just one per hour.
Okay.
So this hour is yours. If you want me to draw next hour, we can do that too. And I'll put this off to the side. You can go ahead and open it, or you want me to cut it for you?
Do we have scissors?
I don't think we have a pair of scissors. We may want to get some. But I can cut this open while you go get a pair of scissors. Get the box knife out. Make sure everything's out of the way. One of the things we thought about doing on here, but it seems like might not be that interesting on a live stream, but will work okay as a video. You guys have probably seen us do videos where we kind of do some work and rearranging the studio and setting stuff up. And we got plexiglass. I got a big piece of plexiglass for the top of this surface here, and we're going to kind of set this up a little differently so that it's replace this top that looks like beat up straws. It's a piece of plastic I was able to get to help keep us from scratching up and staining up the wood that's underneath too badly. There's also a glass piece that's in the middle underneath, and I was thinking maybe try to figure out how to put the plexiglass over, keep that open, put lights under, stuff like that. So be kind of neat. See what we can do with it. How's the stream looking? Can everybody hear us okay? Chat working. Livia Law was in the chat a little bit earlier. Is he still you still out there, Livia?
The cuckoo clock just went off for 30 minutes.
It did. It's only 5 minutes after the hour. I'm gonna go check the time on the cuckoo clock. You may need to reset it so that it works a little bit better. You can set those scissors down and start putting that minifig together because it's already open. Now we'll be ready for the next one a little better.
I couldn't find any like kid scissors, so. Oh, is this an extra?
It is now more accurate and should go off at the correct times. Oh, check our charts on the wall over there. So we hung up all of our minifig, collectible minifigure charts on the wall over here by our gaming station, kind of to go along with our Dimensions collection. So we're trying to finish up all of the Dimension sets. Is this the pirate? No, this is the rare guy. It's the mystery guy.
Wait, what?
It's the mystery guy in the back, the one that you don't know what it was. Yeah.
That's like the third, what is it? The 7th time we opened one of these.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got the. I don't know that it's any more rare. I just know that it was like
mystery.
Yeah. Like they didn't know what it was when it first came out. It's the Highwayman, I think, is what he was called. Learning to fly a drone indoors. Might try to use it for some videos, and stream's looking good. Okay. Yeah, which drone are you using?
Forgot the cape.
Oh, is there a cape too?
Yeah.
And it's a uniquely shaped cape too. You have to flip it the other way, I think. Or no, that works too. It's shaped a little differently, so you still end up with some like collar points on it. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's put one on. Put the other one on. See, because then it's got this stuff kind of facing forward. It's kind of neat.
And that like thing up there is his hat.
Yes.
But I feel like they all look that way.
What? All of what?
The mystery people. I feel like they all look that way.
There's not. This was the only set I remember, if I know correctly, that had a mystery character. Dual molded arms and like printing on them. Is it dual molded? That's two different colors. Like is dark gray.
It's like brown. Gray,
well, the hands are
silver.
Yeah. So okay, gotcha. Yeah, print on it and then dual molded. Let's see if let me pull up the overhead. Maybe you can see a little bit better rather than seeing us. Let's pull this up here. Pull up this overhead camera too, so you can see it. And we could switch to. You want to switch the overhead as the main? You think to show this? Let's see here. So yeah,
comes
so
with little pistols too.
Oh, we're up here mostly now.
Oh.
So trying to talk about the dual molding on the arms here.
It came with a little pistol.
So you're saying that's like black and like a dark gray or something for the dual molding on those?
It comes with. It also comes with
I'm on focus.
2 little pistols.
Probably need to move that a little lower. Maybe I can. I may try to adjust this camera here for y'all so you can see it a little easier. We can reach it a little easier. Alright, there's the highwayman. Let's put him on his thing. You can hook up his pistols for him. And we could maybe switch it. Oh, is there a... He doesn't get a little feather in his cap. He's too cool for that. I'm going to switch to just the main camera and adjust this overhead one real quick. Didn't want y'all to see it like flopping around while
I don't think the mystery person, I don't think they have slots for them.
I think it's counted in the number, so it should be fine.
Okay, so if this says 16 and that says 15, wait. Yeah. And how many slots for here? 1,
16.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, there's your multiplication practice you could have done for the day, Addison.
Well, I couldn't even tell which one was.
4 sections. And 4 in each one. 4 times 4.
8.
That's 4 times 2. So then what's 8 times 2?
16.
There you go. 4 here. This makes 8. Then that 8 times 8 makes 16. She's practicing her multiplication right now. So
And I got a new phone case.
That's this. And then I did adjust this little camera, which you probably saw me doing for the overhead. You say you got a new what?
I got a new phone case.
You did. Show everybody your new phone case. What's on that thing?
Little penguins. And I want to get like a pop socket that has like a dachshund on it.
Yeah, we have to look around for some other pop sockets.
And I put some business cards in there.
Oh yeah, so we gotta reprint them because our printer ran out when I printed this set of ink. But so we got
There's still one more left.
Addison versus business cards.
It can hold 4 in each slot.
Pretty cool there. Handing those out to people. You having them out yet or not yet? It's got my business information on the back too, though. So those are actually my business cards, ones that just didn't print very well. What's this one? What are you looking at? It's gonna play noise. Oh, that's us. Turn the volume down. What's this one? What are you looking at? That's pretty quick. It's gonna play noise. Oh, that's us. Turn the volume down. What's this one? Oh no. That's pretty quick. Okay, Addison, you're still playing the sound at the same time. It's gonna confuse me, making it hard to talk when I hear myself come back at the same time. Oh wait, is that still playing? We don't need it playing on both because then it uses up the internet at the same time. Majorly crashed. Like I guess obviously Ludicrous asked the same question, and good to see the Ludicrous Legos here. Don't know how I didn't notice that before. I guess so because of the coloration, maybe, you know, the icons on the text. For some reason, when Ludicrous Lego said the Highwayman and the dual molded arms, I for some reason in my head thought it was Livia Law that said it. So that's who I thought I was talking to. Well, welcome to the stream. Something we haven't actually said yet, but we meant to talk about was we are open to the idea of people joining us. If you were with us for our May the 4th Be With You live stream, the way we did it was kind of we can bring in one at a time, so it's not quite so hectic and hard to talk. We can all chat about whatever's going on and what we're working on and what we're doing. If you're looking at our display case at all, see here we try to usually pose the characters in some kind of, you know, actionable pose, although I think we got a couple we need to work on. But here's the, like, you know, this gladiator is throwing his spear, and we set up a little baking station here. The weightlifter guy's got it all up with one arm even, so it's just cool. I don't know. So we'll be working on filling this in a little bit. So we got to add the Highwayman to this, right? And that he should be number 18 on the chart.
Yep.
Does he fit into the thing even, or is it not? Yeah. So mystery and number 18. Okay, so you're just gonna do art while we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep on coloring away. All right.
And when I'm finished with all my 3D art.
Olivia Law, did your drone make it through okay? Yeah, this is a really cool minifigure.
Ours can probably be able to be being able to be. What am I talking about?
Flown indoors?
Yeah.
You thinking we can fly the Spark indoors?
Yeah, since the Spark is so small and our house is pretty big.
It's right over there if you want to grab it. We could maybe fly it out in the main room where there's a little more altitude and space, but I wouldn't want to fly it in here. It's kind of low ceiling and tight space. Drone's fine. Fly it tomorrow. Right now, just watch the stream. All right. Yeah, so we got our... Well, you want us to try to fly our Spark here inside the room? We could do that.
And if you
haven't... Sounds a little scary for me, but...
Seen, we changed... Dad got these little blue wings from Wish, and we just attached those.
I did. I ordered those and replaced them. Mama Bear thinks I'm crazy for flying our expensive drone on propellers that are sold on Wish, but it's just plastic.
Then I feel like we could just 3D print this.
You could. And then the little clamp that holds it down is also is absolutely 100% for sure 3D printed, even though I ordered that from Wish too.
You ordered almost everything from Wish.
Not everything. It's just just a simple way to do it. So then, all right. So filling in the 18th slot over here, we should actually probably put some background paper on this or something, so it's easier to see on the camera. But anyways, yep. So we got number 18 in there.
The only things you don't buy on that you don't get on Wish are Lego sets.
That's not entirely true either.
Huh?
So the motorcycle back there and then the VW bus are both not real Lego. They're ones I ordered off of Wish just to kind of see how the sets compared. And I'll say that like there's clearly differences between them, but
I said the only things that you don't buy on Wish are Lego.
And I bought very, very Lego-like sets on Wish. That's what I was saying, just to clarify. It's pretty much
not Lego.
No, you can't buy real Lego on there because it's like knockoff stuff. Okay, so we've opened our first for the stream. Oh, and let me see what everybody thinks about this new positioning for the overhead cam. Did you see it, Addison? Let's see, just do studio with overhead transition. So you can actually even see a little bit overhead there while Addison is doing some art. You show that out there. I'll move this little arm.
I like to do like really colorful 3D art that's weird and cool at the same time.
So those are just drawings that appear to be 3D. You have stuff to actually do 3D art over there. You've got a 3D pen. You've got these Quixels, the Quixels 3D things that you can do. Did you guys go out and put a vote up there on our cards so we can see if maybe we should build something in particular? Let's see, how's this looking so far? I'm in it for the space, so I'm gonna. So what do you want, Addison? This is your part of it for the stream here. You want to do the next one?
I kind of want to do some art.
You can do art, but what set do you want to build?
The VIP service thing.
Okay, so other. So you're gonna do art or do other?
Yeah.
So if you guys could vote on the poll, because right now that's the only vote it looks like. And then I'm gonna grab this over here and vote as Papa Bear, and I'm gonna vote for
art. Unless you did art last time.
I'm voting for the space. So, all right. Logged in as Papa Bear to monitor the chat and stuff too in case I need to, but we've got the chat up here. But it also lets me do stuff like that, add a vote, and also if I want to chat as Papa Bear specifically, I can. Okay, so Ludicrous Lego just voted for Next One Nights. So now we got one vote for each. Olivia Law might be breaking the tie there. Let's see. Oh, it's the same way with Amazon. Whenever it's my birthday or my sister's birthday, she gives us a budget. We can get whatever we want. So you just say, hey, go to Amazon, pick out something for $20 or $40 or whatever it is, and then you can pick out whatever you want on Amazon, but that's the gift. Go pick something out, pick out something you like, here's the price mark. That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
And we figured out, if you haven't watched one of our videos, a birthday gift from Amazon was ordered from you, and it was actually
that's right,
from my cousin's dad.
So yeah, you're sort of uncle. So we're not actually related, but we grew up together. I lived in their house for many years, so basically like my brother. And then she got to spend a week, basically. Yeah, basically a whole week, a little bit more than a week, hanging out with her when we went up on vacation this summer. We haven't gotten to that section of our vacation as far as making movies yet. We've been slowly but surely trying to piece together parts of our trip to make good videos out of each of them, and it's hard. So there's 2 votes for the space set right now because Livia Law voted space set. What's the poll looking like right now? How do I? Is there a way to check it?
Should I bring up some of them to see?
Bring out the sets?
Yeah.
Bring out the sets. Do we want to clear this stuff out of the way? Or scoot it over? And as always, in case y'all didn't know, Addison's got her penguin here. Yeah, she's always got this thing. She got it in New Zealand at Oamura, which is a place where the blue penguins that look literally almost exactly like that little stuffed animal, about the same size. They're actually blue. It's pretty cool.
They actually make that sound?
They do sound like that too. It's pretty nice. Okay.
Look at that.
So, barely able to lift it, but this is the Nexo Knights.
Which space set was the one that you wanted?
It is right here. Right, the yellow one, third one back right here. Right there. Yep, it's that thing. So this is Nexo Knights set 70323, and it is what's it called?
If I put this on top of here, you won't even see it.
Jestro's volcano lair. Then you won't be able to hear me either because you're blocking off the microphone. I think. Jestro's volcano lair. It is. Yeah, let's set it off to the side a little like that, maybe. 1,186 pieces. This is pretty big. How many minifigs come with it? Didn't you say like 11 or 12 or something?
12 or 11, yeah.
Addison, we can't even see you. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's like a book and like these 2 little guys they count there too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
like
full minifigs, and then there's like 2 little monsters and a book thing too. So there's like
12.
Book. Oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry out there, headphone users. Yeah. See, so there's like the little book and these 2 little monster guys. So I don't know if you really want to count those, but it's 8 otherwise, and then 11 if you count them.
The heroes are Lance.
Yep, I think they've even got.
Macy and Axel.
Oh, hold on. Is there even more? So there's up here shows the. Here's the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you got Lance, Macy, and Axel in this one. There's Jestro, Laveria. Oh, Livia Law. That's pretty close to your name. There's a character. One of the bad characters' names is Laveria, which is pretty close. And then there's 2 Ash attackers. The Book of Monsters. 2 Scurriers. 1 Scurrier. No, yeah, one's molten, one's a yeah. Anyways, so lots of stuff going on with this, and we've been kind of holding off to build it until we had a big live stream like this, just because we know it's going to take a couple hours to build. So this is a big one. It's kind of a good idea, but also it's just kind of daunting. It's a little bit scary. And then yeah, there's the 3-in-1 space set. So this one provides us with some options to build the space set itself, and then to potentially build a couple of the other buildable options. We can even take it apart and build it up differently.
The space car.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
See, like, obviously we love the space shuttle. The space shuttle is like 100% super cool set, but like, and you said the little space car. I'm gonna turn these around so they can see. And I feel like the space station is like the next coolest one, which is just funny. So then, realistically, we like, like both of them. Both of the alternate builds about the same. So we'd have to, we could go through and build all of them out, and that'd be kind of fun.
If we build this one, we can get more fishing line and just hang it up.
Oh yeah, just we do the rocket. So maybe we would want to do the space shuttle last, because I'd kind of like to end with the space shuttle on display. So we can build the other 2 first, if we're gonna do that. If we're gonna build all 3, build the other two. Remember, you have to build it, take it apart, build it, take it apart, and then end with the shuttle. We can put the shuttle on the shelf. And like you said, get fishing line, because we're supposed to get some fishing line. I want to hang up the X-Wing. I don't think I'll hang up the Millennium Falcon just because it's kind of heavy. And I am starting to look at the idea of getting UCS type sets to have really on display.
And maybe
I agree. So Livia Law said this is one of those creator sets where all 3 builds are awesome. And it doesn't always happen. A lot of times some of the others are not that great, but this one, all 3 of them are very good. So what else is on there? So Addison doing art is one. So what are we looking at with this 3-dimensional space you've drawn here? You can show it up here because we got look at the overhead. I'll go ahead and switch to the main overhead. Overhead is the main. So show us your art and what you're working on.
So
scoot it up to here-ish.
One of the teacher's theme in 2nd grade, I had a class. Her theme this year is Star Wars, and she said, "Draw me something Star Wars. I like those pictures." And I tried to draw the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon. She does always say Millennium. It's pretty funny.
What's the difference?
It's super cute. One puts an N first, one has the L's first. Millennium is a word, Millennium is not a word. Although aluminum is how we say aluminum in the United States, but it's also aluminium if it's in Britain, which is kind of cool. Same stuff. Anyways, go ahead.
My 3D kind of shape, it made it a little too big.
Olivia Law said Star Wars fans are triggered. Yeah, probably. At least we're not calling every single Star Wars minifigure Stormtrooper, so there's that.
And and I tried to make it look like it was going in like the big, like, what is it, super fast mode where it turns all blue. Like it glows blue at the sides. That's what I was trying to make it look like, but it didn't work. So I just made it into like a cool
Okay. Cool what? Finish.
Like a cool 3D set kind of thing that's like stained glass, kind of. That's what it reminds me of, stained glass.
Oh, very cool. Can I peel the edge off of this before you?
Yeah.
Keep peeling the little pieces off and making a bigger mess that one of us will have to clean up later? You making more of a mess. Alright, so there's your art. Hey, so one thing we could do while we wait to kind of figure out which of the bigger sets we're going to do is pick out one of these and do the Mighty Micros like we like to do. We can each build one and do that, or no? You still just want to color? She's really into this idea of just doing artwork. Well, if you're going to do that, then maybe I'll just do Star-Lord. Or the Nightwing one.
Oh, so Nightwing and Joker, me and Logan are supposed to
Yeah, but you guys are supposed to build those, right?
Because Nightwing is basically Robin, and Robin is my favorite character.
I almost picked up that Robin thing we saw the other day. Yesterday when I was over there. The little framed cutout. I have a picture. I don't know if I can show it right now. If I can find a way to do it. But anyways, it's like they use a CNC machine and they cut layers down on these colored pieces of poster board, sort of, and then it creates the cool Robin symbol, and it's in a frame. It's only like $12. It's really nice. I went and picked up that piece of. Remember, yeah. I went and picked up that piece of plexiglass. So that's something we can do too. Is clear everything off the top of this table and replace it with a piece of plexiglass. But so Star-Lord. There's also Iron Man and Thanos, which could be kind of cool too.
That's not Thanos.
Yes, it is. It's Thanos. See, it says Iron Man and Thanos right there. And then what's this one? Superman and Bizarro. Bizarro's pretty funny. But yeah, so we could build one of these each. Which one did you want to do?
I think Star-Lord would be pretty cool.
This car is actually the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I'm sorry, that's nerdy, but it was pretty cool.
But I think Star-Lord and Nebula.
You want to try to build that? We can do that. It won't take that long. And then we still got 30 minutes until our next minifigure draw. We can put the rest of those Mighty Micros away. So we're going to build a Mighty Micro real quick while we kind of give everybody a chance to show up and get a few more votes to decide whether or not we're going to build the space set. See, there's 30-minute mark. You hear the cuckoo clock? Could you hear the cuckoo clock? It's kind of out in the hallway, and I figure I've recorded enough videos in here and heard it in the background while editing and sighed to myself that we don't have any way of soundproofing these tatami room walls. Then I'm pretty sure you should be able to hear it. Okay, let's see here. Which one is this one? Oh, that's just an ad. There's a little ad in there for all of the
Black Panther ones. I've never seen them before.
Yep, let's transition to overhead primary. There we go.
So. Black Panther came out like 2 months ago or something, and there's still like a bunch, and there's now.
No, the movie came out a year ago. We just finally watched it at home. We bought the DVDs when it came out.
Oh.
It kind of came here and left here quickly in the theaters, so it was kind of hard to catch in the theaters. So here's a couple of the cool Black Panther sets. Alright, let's see here. So there are still 2 instruction booklets here.
And yes, these are Sensi
markers. Yeah, center markers. What's that one smell like?
Smell it.
You having them smell it? Here, go ahead and smell this. Alright, which one are you doing?
This is...
You gonna do Nebula?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Hey, we just did some stuff with watermelon, didn't we? There's actually still watermelon gummy in the fridge.
Alright.
So if you haven't checked out our watermelon gummy video, you should go check that out now. I could throw a card up in the corner too, I guess. Okay, they could hear the cuckoo clock, and Ludacris says the mouth on the ground in the Nexo set looks like a lava version of the Sarlacc pit. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I see it. It does. So like this here, it's like opening with the teeth and everything that eat stuff. Sarlacc pit, a lava Sarlacc pit. That's kind of cool. Ugh, that is a large set. That's kind of heavy. Okay, so here's the things.
Speaking of a big set, we haven't built our elf set either.
No, yeah, we you know what's kind of interesting is we keep getting large sets that really nobody likes. There's like very few Nexo Knights fans, and we love like Nexo Knights. I like them. I think it.
I think the pieces are cool in them.
They are. The pieces are interesting. There's bright colored pieces you wouldn't normally get in other places, like the clear orange stuff. But like, and then, you know, we don't have any more modern castle sets. So if you want to do castle stuff, you do Nexo Knights.
Nexo Knights, yeah.
And it's just trying to make, you know, castle and knights and stuff a little more current and modern and fun, and I think that's kind of cool. And then the elves stuff, I mean, I think that they're cool sets. Again, same thing there. Same with parts. Like, you're not gonna find parts anywhere else like that you can find in the elves sets. It's kind of like Ninjago. I was designing that Ninjago collectible minifigure frame, and some of the pieces to make it look iconically Ninjago, like you definitely need to get them from a Ninjago set. Don't color too hard over one spot, otherwise you end up with like those darkenings. Watching a lot of Jazza lately, and he teaches you how to blend colors. You got to pay attention. Have any of you been to Bali? Just a coffee cup from Bali. Let's see. So Livia Law says love those center markers when she was little. Don't have any Nexo Knights, but from what I've seen, it's pretty cool. Elves is pretty cool too, but and I built one of my friend's elves sets. Okay, yeah. So we also have a very large elf set. Do you want to show that one too? I'd have to get up and get that one. All right, let's show the big elves. You can start sorting your parts if you want here.
Oh.
Move the box for your drum set fast. First, go put this in the recycling. There's a box for your little drum set there. All right, let's see if I can get this elf set
There's
now.
tape stuck to
It's all the way up here.
A new invention.
No, oh, yeah, you kind of can. So this set right here is the elf one. What's that?
Tape was...
Wasn't it? Oh, there's another tape. Where was this one at? Is it in that container? Tape stuck to stuff. All right.
We got rubber bands.
Okay.
For some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. It's a pretty large set, and it's up on our top shelf too, so it's kind of hard to get to.
Yep.
So this is Lego Elf Set 41180, Regana's Magic Shadow Castle. So it's like an evil set too, which is kind of interesting. Let me move it a little forward so you can see it a little better. 1,014 pieces, so it just barely holds second place in our list. So it's a pretty big one. Comes with, I think, just the 4 mini dolls. Really, it's 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a cat. So, whoops, sorry, covering up, hitting some stuff on your artwork there. Lots of cool little magical, functional things there, but yeah, probably more characters in it for the size of the set. Probably should have had a few more mini dolls. All right, there we go. Don't have any large architecture sets left to build right now. I was thinking about ordering Eiffel Tower, like the full-size Eiffel Tower one.
We know the Eiffel Tower. French toast!
Yeah. So if y'all have been around a little while, you know our rule about building architecture sets.
Once we go somewhere, we have to build them.
Not have to, but we can't build that set until we've gone to a place. That's kind of the rule. Okay, so this is yours. Start grabbing your pieces. Alright, I'm gonna make a...
Since that song is on YouTube, can I play it? Or would we get copyrighted?
No, you shouldn't. It was aired on the radio anyways. It's just like it was live radio stuff, so it should be fine. But I wouldn't worry about it right now.
It looks better on the overhead.
You want to switch? Okay, transition. I need to move a little keypad right here. Can you see it? Is everything? Yeah, so you can see it pretty good. So what do you got going on here? Explain to us this. This is stained glass, you said?
Yeah, kind of.
And in what shape is it in?
I'm trying to make it like 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Ish.
So some of the tricks you got to maintain perspective. That's one. Well, now the overhead's the big one. That's the one that people see.
Actually, it looks better like this.
Okay, well, switch back. I'm crazy. Well, we're about to be building, so we're going to want to go overhead here in a second anyways. And you're hitting your head on the microphone. Okay. We're going to switch back to overhead and start sorting pieces and build up our things. So here's your Gamora, oh, not Gamora. I said Gamora. Nebula.
Yeah, so I don't know why, but they make them have like kid legs.
Yeah, because they're Mighty Micros. They're a little bit different for these sets. Okay, we put a...
There's only this face.
Put these parts
like
out here in the middle.
Face.
She's only got one face?
Yeah.
She's always angry, though. It's pretty much the face of that character. He does have two. There's 2 heads on the Nebula. You watched that?
Sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like half robot one. So Star-Lord does have 2.
I thought she was good.
Does have, so she's good and bad, but she's still always angry. He does have 2 faces, so it's him with the mask on, and then there's one that's him without it on, and his derpy little smile. Actually, hold on. Let me try using our tools we've got here. Put this stuff together for being able to display stuff a little easier, hoping that it would actually let the camera zoom in a little better and focus. So we go like this. Bam. Pretty quick focus.
Then we also got...
How's that look? Does that look alright being able to see that?
This. Here.
Sean Jennings made his way here and subscribed because of Brickitect. You might have missed the Brickitect joke a little earlier then. Oh, you'll be able to point at stuff, so you put it up to this, yeah, up to the close camera, and you can say, here. See, like, you could see his little, oh, it's not even straight. You bend it or something? There we go. You can see, if we could ever hold it still at one time. There we go. Look at that silly smile. Look at it. Look at it. Alright, yeah. So anyways. That's silly stuff. Oh, don't take it off.
It was like tilted weird.
It's so that I can watch. So that I can hold it and have it up there and not have to be straight behind it in a weird position. Yeah. Anywho. Sean Jennings, so this your first time coming to our channel and watching much with us, and definitely first live stream then probably, yeah? I'm gonna keep these up here for now till we're done, because we'll probably need a show. Are you done with yours? We can show. Does she have a weapon? No, she's got his tape. She's holding a tile in her hand that is his mixtape. Why does no his? This is the thing that's very Star-Lord-ish. Wonder why Nebula has Star-Lord's cassette tape. But yeah. So there's Nebula. If the camera ever wants to focus. There you go. We may still need to find a better way. Maybe something that builds up and stands actually up here like that. Is it even closer, even better? It is a little better. Right there, look at that face. Alright, so close. Sorry. A little too close. Alright, here's your character back. He's probably got a helmet or something somewhere. Yeah. There. Oh, just his hair. Boop. Showing him earlier with no hair.
That just looks weird for some reason.
It doesn't quite line up properly to his sideburns. It's a little weird.
I think it looks weird because of his sideburns.
Yeah, so the head itself has sideburns, right? But then the hair that goes with it doesn't quite line up with it. So you can get that one okay, but then that means the other side, it like comes out from the top. It's okay. It's a Mighty Micros. They're not supposed to be super perfect, but they are interesting. Works better if you just go with the
that's an interesting
faced.
piece.
And then he's got his two little gun sets. What's an interesting piece?
This is family friendly.
He's only got one.
It's a blaster.
Ah, yes. Did I say gun? I don't mean gun. Sorry, blaster. It's his space blaster. All right, so final shot of Star-Lord with his space blaster. Yeah, I was hoping I may have to just build it wider because I was hoping by blocking out some of the more of the camera background, it would choose to focus on this. But I'm just gonna have to probably build it a little bit wider to make it actually block it out.
Can we check the pole?
Yes, maybe. I don't know how to do it.
Then how did you pull it up earlier?
But it just keeps showing the one vote that we made. So it's hard to see. Like, I can't know what everybody else did see. That's it. Vote, and that's all I see. So, I gotta figure it out. Just give me a second. Hold on. Stream options. Cards.
Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's over here. Here, we can check it on there.
Alright, so yeah, it's there. Exit and reopen the stream on this thing. Maybe close this on mine, because I don't want to do it on the one that's the stream, obviously. That'd be a bad idea. Let me click on that link that says Building Friends Catamaran, even though that's not what we're doing. Alright, what's the poll look like? Alright, right now, Space is in the lead. 50% of the vote, with Nexonites having 33%, and other, which I'm pretty sure is just you saying I'm gonna do art. So right now we're got Space ahead. Oh, see, look, someone helped us out already. Thanks, Ludicrous. 33% Jestro, 50% Space, 16% other. All right. Now I gotta build my little guy here. My little fire. What was it? My little bloop. Yeah, that little weird thing that I did during the last video. I don't know what that was.
Like,
That one was a different one. That one, yeah, that was also
You're
weird.
like
2060-20 now. Oh, another vote for space. Okay. Looking like we're gonna build the 3-in-1 space set. We can come back to something else. That's just gonna take us like that one. I think will take an hour or two. An hour probably at most. It's 9:45 though. It means in 15 minutes we're gonna be opening up another minifigure pack. All right. And this goes on top of here.
Okay. Got all my pieces. Okay, get this, put this in there.
I did not know these kinds of things would go together like that. That is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to remember that little technique. So it's just like one of your regular angled, like cone, angled pieces, and then these newer ones that angle down, and they'll layer over each other. Yep. So this could layer onto the top. That's just, I'm gonna have to remember those pieces in that technique. Anyways, so sorry for being distracted. Oh yep. See, can you hear the security? Not security doors. Our storm doors rattling in the wind now.
I think that was the tatami doors.
15 minutes. Livia La's gotta go to bed. Is it Thursday night there, or yeah, it's Thursday night. Yeah.
Wait, where's this supposed to go?
What's it say?
Oh, I put this on the wrong way. That's
Are you sure?
why.
No. Oh, yeah. You gotta put it on the other one. Did it say to build it first? It did. Okay, gotcha. I can see how that would be confusing.
Oh, I had to do that 2 times.
2 times. Okay. And then the long orange bar goes across the back. There. Can't really see my next step because it's on the other side of the steering wheel. They crammed so much stuff into a tiny little bit of space here. Yeah, so it's Friday morning, 9:45 here a.m. And we'll probably stream most of the day today. And I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow because tomorrow will definitely be the storm. Today is kind of like the pre-storm. We end up not being able to go anywhere because of the storm being on its way, and you get told to lock it all down. And yeah,
lock down the hatches.
Batten down the hatches, as I said yesterday.
As he said yesterday.
Which I'm guessing was actually probably just earlier today for everybody else, because we've been asleep since then. I finally put that video up right as I went to bed. What's up? Drop something? Dropping pieces. Acting like a brick ticked. We used to have those trays, which I'll see if we can figure out how to get back on. I need to make them smaller or do something else with them so that we would catch our pieces, not have them fall on the floor. Because we always joke like, because this ain't Brickitect, we don't drop pieces on the floor. We're good friends with them in case anybody thinks we're just being mean. We all joke about it all the time. Okay, make up the little wings. Little wingy things.
The wingies, little wingies, little wings.
Let's go on this side.
The little weenies, little weenies, little wings.
Got our weenies too. They're probably just sitting out there on the couch.
Yep. Probably all 3 of them.
Yep, sleeping it up. Lazy dogs.
But they are so cute!
So loud.
Sometimes they are.
They are also so loud, yeah. Watch the video before school this morning. Or was it after school? Can't remember. Hey, that works. Yeah, I was just trying to get the message out because I knew we're kind of bad about keeping a good schedule, so I wanted to make sure people knew that. Now it says next to night spinning. I don't know, maybe more people are showing up. How many people are you watching? You gonna be right back? What you guys doing? What do we see here? When I looked at it, it said 10 people were watching it. I could try again and check the numbers. Let's see here. I still see 33, 50, 16. Maybe I gotta close the whole app.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
I don't know if I can fix that.
What happened? What?
I accidentally put this on there instead on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't be able to.
Not like that. You're gonna have to break it down a little, probably. Sorry, y'all. Addison's having technical difficulties, and I'm trying to check on the status of our poll. See what our vote's like. So we stopped building, which... Oh, no, you still are. Can you scoot forward a little so they can see what you're doing? You're having some difficulty with part there. See, so maybe does it need to be further back so you can catch the very edge of the table? Yeah. That way? This way? Oh, sorry about all that. That's a lot of movement. Shaking you all around all over the place. All right. Think that looks a little better or worse, or what do you think? Then you can see all the way to the table. All right, what's the vote saying? Let's see what's the vote.
You can see my phone. I'll put my phone.
I still see the same, 33, 50, 16. So maybe I'm just not getting updates. That's not good. But
I can try it on my phone.
No, that's fine. So I linked to Papa Bear. And I think the link I did is like someone else's channel. So I might have to remove that card real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let's look at the cards here. Yeah, that's a different one. We're gonna go ahead and delete that link. So I linked y'all to a different Papa Bear. That's not us. Anywho, got those. How are we doing this? Oh, this goes on straight here.
We both have ours. Our.
Hey, all these are mine.
What do you guys see? I just added an other to it.
I don't know if that vote will count though, because you already voted. Oh, did you need one too? I don't know. Looks like maybe there's some extras. You got some. Because there's more than I need, I think.
Okay, got
Because yeah, because I had you vote for your other up here. Oh, nope, those are all mine, because they go under. Under on the outside here. Looks like, yeah. Okay, gotta make my big tires. Well, okay, big tire time. Each car gets 2 big tires and 2 small tires. At least usually the way the mighty micros goes. Big tires in the back.
It's already kind of slippery, so it already kind of moves around. It's kind of cool. Woo!
Big tires in the back. Oh wait, I already
it got flipped over by the Typhoon.
Flipped over by the Typhoon? Yeah. That's why we had to move Logan's car. Because we didn't want it to get flipped around by the Typhoon while I was on base. I think adding cards in the live stream is a new thing because I didn't before either. There used to only be the stream options tab when you're setting up your stream, and now there is a set up some cards one. So testing it out, try and see how it is. What's up?
Next One Nights is winning.
50 for Next One Nights, 37 for space, and 12 for other. That's weird. Yeah, I'll have to come back and take a look at it in a few minutes. We're almost done with these, and we'll probably move on to that, whatever that is, after our next minifigure draw, which is in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, friends. 6 minutes.
Ludicrous Lego said that we are up to 14 people watching.
Nice. Yeah, so I agree with them saying that if you haven't voted, go ahead and get on the poll and vote because we're gonna. If
you haven't voted, please vote for other because that means I can do art.
Yep, Addison really wants to do some cool artwork stuff.
Maybe some 3D pen.
Oh, I just put my instructions away. And I got my instructions back. Because I wanted to check if he's supposed to stand on one more layer because his arms are kind of sticking up in the air. I may have missed his sticking an extra 1x2 down inside. No, I don't see that getting added. Interesting. Okay, because his arms are like forced to stick up because he's going too far down into the car. We had so much fun the first time we built these. I never imagined we would have had as much fun building these little things that everybody always kind of jokes on and says they're not that good. And we had a ton of fun. It was pretty crazy. We could probably angle the front one up a little so we can stop having my head get cut off when I stick my head up like this. And you can actually sit in your chair and be seen, because I think you're standing because... Why?
Because I want to stand.
Oh, very well. Are you done? No. Let me see.
I'm a turtle when it comes to Lego. I'm a turtle when it comes to Lugu.
Turtwig?
Turtwig! Isn't Turtwig a Pokemon?
Oh man. Right now it says tied up for Nexo Knights and 3-1 Creator at 44%. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna give it, we got a few more minutes until we do our minifigure draw, and we'll wait to check the numbers until after we draw. And then we'll actually go.
This is my art.
Very cool. She's doing more, and she wants to do more. And then that doesn't mean it has to be paper art either. We could be doing 3D pen. Yeah. You could do Quixel's 3D. We could do anything else. We could even technically brought up the elf set. Could be something different. So if you just think there's something else back there you'd rather see us do, then we could do that. We could do the nanoblock Shisas, which would be terrible because it's gonna be hard work. And then that would mean they're done.
Our fingers will be aching. We'll turn into
I might have to get tweezers to put them together. I feel like building a model set. Can we finish this before we gotta draw another minifigure? Minifinger. So yep, those go across here. You put one.
Oh, we're missing. Wait, never mind. That's the next one.
Yeah, and then this little printed one. I guess that's another good thing about Mighty Micros.
Is that the printed piece?
No stickers. I haven't seen any stickers in it because they're trying to. No stickers. All right. I'll put your tires together just to get ahead a little bit. Penguin flopped its way into the scene. Nope, still can't see it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, I've set up some other stuff too for the streams using Nahimic, which is like this sound thing, so you can push buttons and have cool sound effects during a live stream. So we could maybe set that up as one so we don't have to sing the songs for you people, because that's probably terrible. Where did we get the nano blocks? Let me show you the set we're talking about.
We got it.
So it's a video we still need to put together of a trip we made just the other day down to...
I was trying to talk.
Go ahead.
We got this when going to like a little festival, an ASA festival.
It's the 10,000 ASAs festival. And we, they can't really see that there because we got it on the mini camera. So this is the nanoblock set we're talking about. It is 2 Shisa. And we want to build it and put that together, the build, and then the review of our trip. Okay, go. Having a bloody nose moment.
Where's the trash can?
Right here. Or not a bloody nose moment. Just needed a tissue.
No, I need a blood. I have a blood nose.
Alright, Addison's gonna go take care of that. She'll be right back. Cuckoo clock's about to go off. Alright, let's switch back up and we'll talk for a second. Or I could just go ahead and build this. Well, she's got. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take some stuff. But yeah, so I wanted to try to put together the whole trip of the day. We went down to the ASA festival. We also found this really cool, like, underground pet sanctuary. They had owls and a bunch of other birds. What else was in there? there's some stuff. So took some video of all of that and really wanted to kind of do it all together in one, and we just haven't gotten to building this yet. So I was thinking, that's what I was saying, if we build it on the live stream, I could then just cut time-lapse the build and say, hey, remember if you joined us, we did the live stream a couple weeks after that, and then actually have the fact that we... No, don't bring that and that in here right now.
What?
The dog and your face. Until it's done bleeding. No one wants to see that on camera. Please just wait, Addison. Thank you. Addison will be right back as soon as it stops. Might have to put up one of those sorry technical difficulties screens real quick. She's trying to show you Hallow, which we will bring in Hallow and show you our puppies here in a minute, because we usually bring them in during the live stream at some point. But right this second, Addison needs to focus on stopping her nose from bleeding. She gets a little distracted by the puppies. They are pretty cute, though. Cool, just wondering, because my aunt went to Taiwan and got something similar for me. It wasn't that brand, though. Yeah, the penguin that we did was like a different brand, too. It was like Micro Block or something like that. So there's quite a few brands of the smaller blocks. I want to say that Nano Block is the popular touristy ones. I think they had ones at Tokyo Tower. It would be a Nano Block Tokyo Tower. So this is Hallow. This is Hallow. He likes to eat rocks. Yeah, he got sick once because he ate a rock. He does constantly lick the air, trying to lick anything nearby. So they didn't know that our on-air light was there. Yeah, so we got it to try to actually put it outside the door, because we do constantly get interrupted by people who don't realize that we're recording or are live. So we got it to put it out there, but in order to power it on and have it hanging out there, I just haven't set all that up yet. I think it will eventually move back outside so that it's more of a, hey, the studio is active kind of thing.
I made it kind of look like...
Ludicrous Lego said he likes to eat rocks also.
Candy rocks?
Pop rocks?
People do sell like realistic chocolate rocks.
Yeah, didn't we get some in Germany? Watch the tape. You're gonna stick that paper art that you spent time on right on a piece of tape. I added those little red pieces.
Oh.
That's about all I've done so far.
Donkashay.
I'll put together one of your blade things. Which way do these go? The blade goes in line with the bar. Okay, got it.
Like this?
So that way when you put it on there, the blade is along it. Yep.
Like this?
Yep. All the strength. Pull out the Hulk strength. Whoa, sorry, headphone users. Chocolate rocks. See? Ludicrous had some chocolate rocks before. Let me see. It's not those kind of rocks. Although if he did eat those rocks, it would not be good for the dog either, because dogs can't have chocolate. Which I'm okay with, because I'm not a huge chocolate fan. A lot of the people around here are big chocolate fans. Addison likes kind of both. You're kind of a chocolate fan and a sour candy fan. Addison just straight eats lemons. Like,
whenever I'm at restaurants,
takes the lemons out of the drinks and just eats them.
If anybody has a lemon on their plate, I was like, can I have that, please?
Is that the actual face you make when you're eating lemons?
No, it's just really good.
Oh.
It's just really good.
Eat just really good.
You forgot a wheel.
You had it in your hand. I was letting you do it. You can do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Olivia said that she was glad that she wasn't wearing earbuds when you decided to scream directly into the microphone just a second ago. And that they're a fan of all kinds of candy. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I like chocolate. But generally, I prefer chocolate when it's like chocolate and peanut butter, like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Or chocolate and caramel in a bar. But like...
Or, Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's good. But just like chocolate-flavored ice cream, no. No, thank you. I don't like anything that's just chocolate, really, that much. Because chocolate on its own is not that good. So even like chocolate and coffee together. Although that's a bit of a stretch, and you kind of need something else with the chocolate also in the coffee, because coffee itself is also kind of bitter tasting. Those fins on that thing are just crazy. You gotta put your character in it, and then they can do battles. Although I didn't hear the cuckoo clock, did you? It certainly didn't go off 10 times. Because it's 5 minutes after 10. Don't really like chocolate ice cream. See? I'm not the only one.
I can't do that because a lot of the cereals I have can cut the roof of your mouth a little, so you don't realize the cut you have until you feel citric acid burning in your mouth.
Like you cut it up and then you put a lemon in your mouth, so then the lemon hits the rough. Like imagine, you know how bad your tongue starts hurting after you eat sour Skittles? And then put a lemon on it. Like it would burn and hurt. So yeah. Alright, so the cuckoo clock did go off. Apparently we did not hear it. We have finished this set, and we will now draw another minifigure. This is my turn to draw, so
yep.
I'm going to move these parts. Actually, will you get one of the small blue containers, please? Yeah, if you want to grab our... No, I want an empty one. I think there's... Oh, right here. Never mind, I can reach one. Got it. Alright, so we'll put our extra pieces from anything we build into this, so we can put it away later. Yes, and we want to bring mine because we need to have our Skittles together. So while she is gone, I'll squish these nano blocks. They're together. They're together right where yours are. Built that. Grab the Lego head, and I'm going to draw. It's time to draw another minifigure. Alright, let's pull out the Lego head. Reach in and rummage around a little bit. Let's see here. Let's pull that one. What do we got there? We got a Batman. Alright, so it's one of the Batman ones. Let me see there. So that means I'm going to have to grab... Well, if it ends up on it, we'll have to put it on the Batman display stand we've got back there.
It's a Typhoon. It's the best way how to eat junk food all day.
It is kind of one of our excuses. We don't eat a whole lot of junk food around here.
That's why on Thursday, before we actually had the Typhoon-ish thing, I ate a salad.
You know, now that I think about it, I say something like we don't eat a lot of junk food around here, but to them, it probably doesn't seem that way. All they ever see us eat is junk food. So we do. That
was weird. You're like,
Well, Ludacris is gonna go get ice cream right now, which does sound pretty good. Okay, so we do already have this this figure. I think we have gotten 2 of these actually. I know there's one up there right now, and Logan has one in his room. So that's a 3rd prisoner Joker. So we will be able to just put this aside.
Just thinking about this gives me
the shivers.
Wait. No, it's just because it's freezing cold in here.
That's okay. That's alright. Got ourselves a prisoner Joker. We'll go ahead and switch this over so you can at least see it in case you haven't seen one before. This is the... So if you want to turn the temperature just up a little bit, you could do that. Try and make it a little warmer in here because it's a little cold.
Just a little bit.
It's getting pretty close to that camera right there.
It's so cold.
Any day it wants to focus.
It's so cold.
Let's try using our tool here. Just stick the whole base right on it and then put that real close. There you go. So it does have 2 faces. It's got an orange prisoner jumpsuit thing on.
Oh.
Yes.
Sour Skittles. Have you guys gone to like theaters that have candy and popcorn that you can get there?
So it says Arkham on the back and has a sad face. Sorry. So do you mean like the drive-in one that we went to? Because you can get candy at almost any theater.
Yeah.
Pretty much every theater you go to has popcorn and candy. But we went to a drive-in during our vacation, which will also be a part of the video we have not made yet.
And if you have, you might see some of these. If you've had them, if you've had Sour Skittles, click other so I can do art.
It's too crazy. Alright, so I'll have some Skittles real quick. And then we'll look at the numbers. You're going to use scissors to open your Skittles?
Yeah.
Pack it this way. It's got little ridges on this side. You just tear from the ridged side to the nut. Across the nut. Ridged side, sign, something. There you go. Now
we have a sign back there.
It's an on-air sign, though. Alright, so a little bit. So, Addison, where did you get these? I gotta wait until she finishes this sour Skittle. Very cold in 6th period class. What class is your 6th period class? My office is kind of a little bit larger space for, there's 6 of us that work in there, and the air conditioners are all just on one end, right? So it's to cool the whole room is these ground-based air conditioners that push the air through the whole room. Guess where my desk is?
Right next to those.
Right next to the air conditioner, so it's always pretty cold at my desk, and then you go to the other end of the office and it's warm. So I'll have to like walk laps every once in a while. I'm like, I gotta get out of the cold. I'll walk to the other end of the office and stand over there and talk to somebody for a minute, and then go back to my office. Go back to my desk, rather.
Hey! Hey, Doc Samson!
Doc, you're here. Hey, what's going on? No, T-Core 4. T-Core 4 is like the everyday during the summer thing. We are T-Core 1 right now.
T-Core 1.
Yep. Alright, there's a card. Which way? Up over here. Yep, there's a card right up here. Click on the little eye. And there's one that's a poll. And the poll should have options for 2 sets. And then if you can think of anything else. So other can mean anything. And then just let us know in here what it is you think we should do. And we can maybe talk to that. We got all kinds of sets to build, including the one that's the Doc Ock one I got for my birthday. We could even build that one potentially.
And we have a bunch of art that I want to do.
And Addison wants to do some art stuff. And who knows, we might just be able to do both.
So I got these Skittles from it's not like a teacher. It's kind of like a secretary in my school. She works in the office. She's really nice. She's Japanese. Should I say her name?
Who?
Smagumi.
You just did. Okay, so you were telling the story about where you got the candy from?
Mm-hmm.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading.
So, I got this from like a secretary in my school from the office, and she's really nice. She is Japanese. Her name is Miss Megumi.
So what all did you get? Because remember you told me that story. You kind of picked out certain candies.
I got like, there's 4 different, really there was 5 different candies. There was sour Skittles, regular Skittles, Hubba Bubba, like...
Hubba Bubba. Look at the camera.
Hubba Bubba, gum, sour, like, a big kind of sour, lifesaver, like a gummy lifesaver.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a little bit sour, kind of like a Sour Patch Kid.
Doc, for which base are you asking about the USO being close to the main gate? Yeah, you're in charge, man. You're in the chat there. You gotta keep it clean, keep it family friendly. Like, correct me for saying the bad word. Instead, say blasters. Yeah, stuff like that. Gotta make sure we keep it clean, keep it real fun, real family friendly. Here you go. And Doc, if you're, I know it's still a little earlier there, but if you wanted to join us actually live, if anybody else does, then you can let me know, and we can bring you in on Skype or something by email. So you picked out one of each of those kinds of candy.
And there was another one that was Starbursts.
Ah, Starbursts.
And I know you like Skittles a lot.
I do.
So I gave you the Skittles. I got me the sour Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan and my mom and Mama Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Logan, Pikachu and...
Yeah, he doesn't really do the Pikachu thing anymore. But
and
if you
Mama
go way
Bear.
back in the time machine on our channel, you'll find there was a character in some of the videos named Pikachu. And that was no longer Pikachu anymore. Yeah, he doesn't really want to do that.
And,
Okay. Yep. Goat milk candy. Oh, I had some the other day. And, yeah, it's a little bit on the sour side as far as milk sour kind of tasting. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I know it's...
I thought goat milk candy was, like, super, like, caramel.
They are like caramels with a weird cheesy taste. So
I feel like I've had one before.
Yeah, if you take caramel and then add like a cheesy kind of taste to it, which is a little weird. I don't know. I imagine it's one of those ones that you could grow on you. Like you could get used to having it and would enjoy the taste, but like because I'm not familiar with it, it's not so great.
I don't like caramel.
See, I like caramel, so I think I could probably get... Yeah, okay. He says finding the right one. And I can imagine that. That's why I was like, I had one, I was like, okay, and I had it in my mouth for a couple seconds, maybe 30 seconds later, I was like, no, because I was even chewing it at that point. I was like, I don't think I can handle this, so I had to put it away. So, comes in a stick. Oh, wow. Okay, we might have to go find some. You saying there are some around? Yeah, we'll have to do that. So, yes, the USO on Kadena is right near Gate 2. But Gate 1 has kind of become the main gate, which is near the 58, which is kind of like a bigger road now. It's changed a lot, man. Even since we've been here, the roads have changed around a lot. Oh, let's look at the vote. So let's figure out what we're going to do next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me check. I'm going to close this down, check on the votes, and see what we've got here for total numbers for the card. All right, so this is the same numbers for me. All right, somebody who just joined, let me try. Let me just close the app. Completely close the app down. I may even like sign out or something. Sign back in. But yeah, so I gotta check the numbers and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. What's up? Sour? Getting through those sour candies. Skinny Streets in a 76 Malibu. Yeah, it's... So I have a pretty big car for out here. It's a...
Wait.
Oh, Stream was behind before, so where do I vote? Okay, so you go up in the corner, there's a card. Over there. There's a little I, and you hit the I, and it pulls up some cards. One of those is a link to a different playlist on our channel. I think, which one did I put up there? Oh, my desk builds. I think it was just desk builds. I just picked up the playlist. That is a miniature Milano. Yes, this is the what is it called? Mighty Micros Milano, and then this is like short. So an interesting thing about all of them, right? All of the Mighty Micros is they all come with the short legs, so they can fit in these tiny little vehicles and still look like kind of appropriate. So he's got short legs, so it doesn't count like, you know, you can't put them in your normal minifig collection, but they sit on their own. So it's kind of interesting. Let me go. Let me see if
I remember the first time we had these. It was so much. We had so much fun with this.
There are a few more votes for others for sure. We're at 33, but 44% for space. So that won't take us that long. We can build that and then maybe reset the vote and try again. We can throw up a new card, say what's the second thing to do, and we'll maybe do some other stuff. Oh, they do have goofy faces. I would put the faces on them a lot of times kind of on par with the old Clone Wars series Star Wars characters. Those had some very interesting faces.
I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be like bumper cars.
They do seem a lot like bumper cars, and that's how we played with them at first. We were just like smashing them around, seeing which ones would flip over, and they roll really well. So I don't know. Had a good time playing with it. I'm trying to switch accounts here. Go back to other. I'm trying to check the numbers. It looked like right now we're about to build
not
the
the
space set.
to steer though.
Oh no, they wobble all over the place. Maybe it's because of our uneven surface too.
Look, like if I do this, It
just
turns
totally
that
curves.
way.
Yeah. You can get them to curve all over the place. Olivia, you headed to bed?
I'm going to try to hit Joker. It just curves that way and knocks over, but...
Thanks for coming. I'm really glad you made it.
Like, you can do that.
We do need to start earlier a lot of times when we do them. Yeah, so it's looking like space is the winner for right now. And we can build that and then figure out how we could do a vote for a next thing to do.
It can fly!
And maybe since we're building a Lego, we'll do something artwork related in the middle. Maybe we'll build something out of the 3D pen or something else. Yeah, it's got like wings on that one, like actual flapping wings, which is kind of weird. I wonder what this is supposed to be related to in the actual like lore. Like what ship is this supposed to be? Is it supposed to be something she actually flew? Did we see her ships in it? I can't think if I can't remember if they did or not. Okay. All right, let's set these off to the side here a little bit.
Bye, Olivia.
We may actually want to clear out some more space.
Bye, Olivia. Good night.
Yeah, it's already the 28th. Yep. In the morning.
Oh. I heard that yesterday here was Jaden's birthday.
Yeah, from Jaden Animations was her birthday yesterday. So if you guys follow her on any of the social media stuff, today there on the 27th, go ahead and go tell her happy birthday. If you don't watch Jaden Animations, you should. She's kind of funny. She likes to tell stories. It's pretty good stuff. All right, so we're gonna build this, but I think in the meantime, I need to clear off some space here so that we can actually build a little. So I'm gonna move the minifigs out of the way, along with the nano blocks. Do you want to put that on the back? On the back stuff? Actually, you keep eating your stuff.
Versus Nebula.
Those can stay, I think, because that's something we did build so far in this stream. I'll put the extra minifigs up here out of the way.
Doc Samson said, so it's Star-Lord versus who? He said it was Star-Lord versus Nebula.
Nebula, yes. That is correct. Correct. Move the scissors out of the way. Alright, so we're getting prepped. You want to move your markers down so you have more space over there, or you think they're okay with it? Or at least put them all back in the container while we get this open. You want to do the punch honors? Yeah, not punchy punch. Or should we try not to punch it and just separate the section? She is, but this is an older set, I think. You want to do it? Yeah, smash the whole box rather than get to the sink. Huh. I never really like the idea that they do these and then cause you to damage your box a little bit, but and then it never like actually.
These two were stuck together.
One like big orange.
Yeah.
Sour.
It's a snowman.
Skittle.
Snowman.
Short snowman. Yeah, so Doc, we're trying to decide what we want to do. We may end up building this into a couple of different forms, and I think we want to not build the shuttle first because I think I want to end up with the shuttle sitting on the shelf. So if we're going to build more than one, we should build a different build first so that we can then take it apart and build it into the shuttle afterwards.
But I think this one should be the one since it's the regular one.
But this is what we want to have on display, right? So we got to build it last. We don't have to build all of them. Do you want to build the habitat or the vehicle first? You like the vehicle, right? Man, I like the habitat too, though. Quick chat vote. Anybody? Vehicle or habitat? You said you got the habitat set up right now, Doc. So, how's the interior on the habitat? Is there anything in there actually? Like, is there tables and chairs and stuff to play with, or is it just kind of an external look? Still have time for what? Oh, you don't have to go? Cool, thanks for hanging around. Yeah, so he says habitat build. Yeah, I'm trying to see if in any of these pictures you can tell if there's like stuff inside it. Doesn't really look like it.
A little lab area.
There is a little lab area? That's kind of cool. Alright, so you want to do... Let's do the vehicle. You said you want to do the vehicle. So, to habitat first. So, We'll do the habitat. And then we can build a vehicle, and in case we end up not wanting to go all the way to shuttle during the stream, it would at least be set on the vehicle, which we could put over there. And you can still play with it. Okay? So first we'll build the habitat. You want to start opening bags? Is there numbered bags, or is it all just, nope, just all? All those.
Small pieces. I mean the big
all that noise there. For everybody. ASMR listening to the Lego. Paper. Not too loud. It's not about being loud, it's about just making sounds. So it would be nice if there's enough pieces to build the rover and the habitat.
R.I.P. Definitely R.I.P. Redstone uses now.
Maybe. Yeah, Doc, you know, I mean, you know that's how I usually build anyways. I just, if there was bags, then I separate in that bag even. Like if we're only building bag number 1, I would still separate bag number 1 into colors. Addison has learned to be as OCD about it as I have. Although it looks like we should be able to find at least just the one. Is there just the one minifig in there?
Whoop.
Hey look, flat book inside a bag. I don't see a piece of cardboard to keep it flat, but at least it's kept flat. That's nice. That was nice of them. Although it looks like, are there stickers? No, no stickers.
Yes.
Okay, lab. And we'll come back to the other sets of instructions in a little bit.
59 pages.
All right.
59.
50. 550. All right. So let me start.
59, not 550. But then that'd be 550.
Yeah. Start. Oh, you're still eating candies. You eat. Don't get your sticky fingers on the Lego yet. Go ahead and have some of your candy. If you want to be done, then you can go wash your hands. Because those things are as bad as like eating chips with lots of flavoring, like Cheetos or something, where it's just end up with your fingers messy. Regular Skittles don't have that problem because they don't have powdery stuff on the outside. Nowhere near as easy to watch this while doing it live as it is when watching it on a regular video that we edited, because I would just time lapse through the sorting process for sure. So.
Oh, did you actually set up your time lapse thing?
No, I talked about it, but never really did. The phone, it's just still sitting right there. The GoPro. I thought about setting up a GoPro and just kind of time lapse for the whole time we're doing the live stream. So whatever we end up doing, just have it recorded from like over there of the studio and us going. And I may still turn that on at some point. We were needing to get set up. We had so much else to do in that 5 minutes we kind of have right when we first get started. Doc says Cheetos should come with hand wipes, like on the outside of them, on the pack. That would be perfect. Like think of it like as there's a little pouch on the side of the Cheetos or something. You just like, you could unseal it, pull out a hand wipe when you're done, and wipe your hands off. How many should it come with? Because how many sessions? Well, I guess it would depend on the size of the bag, obviously. You get the little single person bag of Cheetos, then you just need one wipe because you're gonna eat the whole thing and then wipe your hands off. But then you get one of those big, like, take it home gigantic bags. Probably needs to have a few wipes in there.
20.
Although I guess you're at home, maybe if you have that big of a bag, they should assume you should have your own wipes. Oh, I got legs and torso here. You gonna build the minifigs?
Sure.
Helmet, not right now, but when you're done. Put the little screen visor thing on the helmet for you. I put it on upside down, of course. 25 minimum. Gotta have lots of wipes. Gotta have lots of wipes. Oh, there's another face shield. Oop. I'm just gonna put all the clear parts together over here because there's probably only gonna be 1 or 2 of each. Oh, that might actually need to go on the torso too. So all this small clear, color wise doesn't matter as much when all the clear ones are together. You kind of just know that's all over there.
While I'm eating this doll, look at this.
So I never did put out the that 300 subscriber video. So we did reach 300 subscribers, if you didn't know, which we're pretty excited about. And we actually have an idea of what we're going to do. And if you're super stalker like paying attention to our channel, you'd know that there's actually an empty playlist already on our channel. So what we're going to do with that playlist, and I probably will still put out a video just so that more than
Jason said, after I eat Cheetos, I have to get in the shower.
They're like everywhere. You can't wipe that down. Can't wipe that down. The baby wipes, though, that's what we call a field shower. A lot of times that's pretty much as you've got to be able to get clean. It's 30 minutes. I just heard the cuckoo. The one-time cuckoo means it's 10:30. So we do have to think about this. We're gonna have to break for chow at some point. Get some lunch at some point. Unless you guys want to sit here and watch us eat, which is might be a little weird.
We did that once.
What did we do last time? We did just eat in here, didn't we?
Yeah. We made some sandwiches.
Yeah, and we just brought the sandwiches in the studio. Try not to eat in the studio though, if we can. Other than when we intentionally eat in the studio, like snacks. And never mind, we pretty much eat in the studio. I got coffee in here right now. You're eating candy while I'm saying it. We just had some other candy. There's the honey figurehead. So maybe, yeah, maybe we... yeah, thanks for the congrats on 300. So, I was kind of talking about the idea. So the idea will go like this. I'll post the first video that will go in that playlist, and Addison will have the second video in that playlist. And what the playlist will be is each video in it is a continuation of the story told in the video before it, right?
And it has to be 300 words or less.
Yep. Each video, you kind of script yourself out, plan what you're going to tell for your story, and tell a small 300-word story, 300 words or less story. And now that story's supposed to be funny, right? We want it to be a funny playlist, so you go through and it's supposed to be kind of ironic, kind of funny. Sort of like, basically, imagine an improv session, right? So kind of go with the same feel where you're just coming up with stuff as you go. Go ahead.
What we should do, like, once we get that video, and we have like 310, it has to be 310 or less. Then if we have more...
So if you just get longer and longer? We'd have to know when that mark was to do that, but yeah, that could work. But yeah, so the idea being then, once the first two are in there, we can say, now what we would hope is that you could leave comments in the last video, right, for your submission for the next part of the story, or if you leave it on the main announcement video, which would be, you know, us saying, hey, this is our announcement for 300 subscriber. And see, it's not a competition because there's not like a prize. It's just all of us having fun trying to make a fun story together. So I don't know what to call it. Is it 300 subscriber?
Congrats.
Announcement. 300 subscriber.
There's a lot of lights.
Concept, yeah. Shuttles stuff, right? But anyways, so then you could go to that one, say submission for part 4 or whatever, and put a link in. And then we'll be able to review all those and say, okay, this one's definitely going to go in as the next step in it. And it basically means then if you had a part 4 of the story, it didn't make it, and you're going to have to submit a new one. Just try to follow on and keep the story going. Unless maybe that one could still go in as a part 5. Be like, this one's part 4 and this one's part 5. Just automatically goes together, and it's pretty funny if we decide that that's the way it goes. So we'll basically be adding other people's videos and potentially even more of our own videos, just for fun to do it, to the playlist in order to keep this long-running story going. So kind of cool. That's the idea, anyways. Bye, Jason. Thank you for joining us. I know you had to go earlier. I appreciate you going ahead and sticking around a little bit longer than you thought you were originally going to be able to. Anybody know where he was going? Taking off? Taking off, heading to space. Just like we are.
Was it Ludacris that said he was getting ice cream?
I think so. Went to go get some ice cream.
Ludacris, how was your ice cream? If you're the one that got it.
We can scroll back up and look here in a second. I just gotta move some of these out of the way. Then I gotta do light gray also.
How do you do like little emoji things?
Emojis? There's a little emoji thing on the bottom left. Right here.
Oh.
You pick ideas. What are you looking for? I don't know that there's one on there. Just leave it off. Just leave it off. No, you got sticky fingers. Go wash your hands. Right. So yeah, you can put video game controller in there.
The inside. A Skittle. Okay,
Why is that the inside? There's a camera right there.
Yeah, but it's not in that setting.
It's the little version of it there. They can still see it. It doesn't need to be the main screen right now. Although I could switch to it since I'm just sorting. I was mostly trying to have us talk while we sorted because it's nowhere near as interesting as watching a build, watching someone sort Lego. That's just not as interesting doing that. Do you mind turning that down 1 degree? It's getting a little warm in here. Addison would say it's hot, and then I'd put fire blasting up if we were doing a regular video. I'm out of coffee, and I have to get another beverage here in a little while. So does anybody think that idea would work, or you think that's not really something that sounds interesting? Would you go and watch a playlist that people continue to add stories to, knowing that the story kind of is going to change as the story grows and goes? As it grows and goes. That's funny.
I'm going to go wash my hands.
Alright. Thank you very much. Hurry back. We will miss you.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
He's so silly. She's a character. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work, but give it a shot. It's worth trying. It sounds seemed like an interesting idea. I thought it'd be fun to see everybody's everybody's little idea on telling a story together. So it'd be kind of cool. All right. Oh, there's a dark gray there.
I'm back.
Woo! All right, you ready to? So how are we gonna do this?
Woohoo!
You gonna still pull pieces after you?
I don't think this is supposed to go on him.
Well, let's look at the minifig. Let's get you set up. Close you in close. All right, so we are gonna switch since we're building to overhead primary. All right, there comes the build. All right, adjust the camera a little bit there. All right. Let's look. What's this minifig? No backpack. No backpack for you. Alright, let's just put them together. And I grab... Yep, large there. White type.
That's cool. I don't know which one. Oh, it goes like this. Okay.
How do you not know which way his feet go? Oh, which one the front is. But the hands, you just gotta look at the hands. But is that supposed to be the front? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So much white pieces. There we go.
So here's the story. After
Of a lovely lady?
No.
Who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls.
So he is kind of mad because he hasn't seen anything on Mars
Oh, you need that thing?
yet.
It's right here.
And then, suddenly, he spots an alien. Ah!
Or in the more mundane world, the the O2 scrubbers stop working. But that sounds boring, doesn't it? Is that a boring face? I can't see it. You can't reach it? What is it?
I don't know what that is. It
Oh,
also
you know what O2
sounded
is?
a scruffer.
A scrubber. Scrubber. You know what O2 is? Oxygen. So the O2 scrubbers make it so that you can breathe when you're on a spaceship or a space shuttle or whatever these things are. Is it light gray? It's a light gray.
He's doing the splits.
He's breaking down. He's doing a little dance. Is there actually a square one or no? It's just... Did I use the wrong one? These are the same ones, right? Yep. Oh, that's so good. Doubting myself. It was correct. It was Correct.
Correct.
Correcto.
Collect.
So Doc, you said you built this exact build before already, doing the space shuttle side of it, or not the space shuttle, the Habitat for Humanity. Do you know Habitat for Humanity, Addison?
No.
No. It's an organization that builds houses for people in need. Little plug there. It's a good thing to help out with if you can. If you ever get a chance to work with Habitat for Humanity, I would suggest it. It's a pretty good thing.
Speaking of helping people,
yeah,
there is a math website that you do math on, and you donate rice to people.
By doing the math, it donates rice to people?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like just by going in and solving problems, however good you do, does it donate more?
Like if you get the answer right, you get like I think it's 10 per answer if you get it right, and if you get it incorrect, you just go on to the next one.
Oh, I think I skipped this step here. That's pretty neat. 10 what? 10 points or 10?
10 rice grains.
10 grains of rice. You could build up pretty fast if you go in there and practice a lot.
And once you get 100 grains of rice, that's one bowl.
You know what we can do if we're going to be using this space thing? You want to get your other space guy? We have that other astronaut from the astronaut book we got. Here's the helmet. Did he fall down here somewhere? Maybe? Oh, here it is. Got his little helmet on. Because Doc was saying that it's kind of a shame they didn't give it the gold faceplate, which is true. It really should have it. Actually, does this maybe? No, it didn't. It didn't come with it. And it doesn't fit that kind of helmet, but they should have. It's the same spacesuit too. Look. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so then he's got this dude there going. Let's put them on there together.
Oh, I have an idea.
What's your idea? Oh, dropping stuff.
This isn't Pre-Typhoon.
I know, stop it. Stopping to dropping.
Okay.
Ah! Man, I can't win right now. I am failing. Alright, so yeah.
How can somebody... If
Not
somebody
fail,
fails, that fails you, yeah.
So this would be the one you're talking about?
Okay. I need this.
Addison's trying to do something fancy. I don't know what she's doing. I was trying to show him. You can do just the character? Both characters? Okay. Alright, let's let her do that, and I'll start going on to the next step.
Now they're floating in space. Now they're floating in space.
On a spacewalk, yeah, it's good. Oh, okay, the website, let's see. Do you know the name of the website for...
Free rice.
Free rice? It's literally just called... Okay, what's your, like...
freerice.com.
Alright, I guess it's your chair. Let's look it up.
I couldn't tell if that was wind or thunder.
This one? Yep, it's just free rice, which is, I guess, pretty easy to remember. Oh, yeah, so you can't put links in, that's right. So, but it's freerice.com.
Can you just put
No.
free rice?
Yes, but I just said it. So it should be okay. It's free rice. Yeah, the sun is bright in space. Very, very bright. And I like your statement there. I think that is accurate. What do you think? After it's bright in space.
What?
Right there.
Why? No, I don't get what he's trying to say.
If you have a clear face mask versus this gold one that actually reflects the sun off of it and keeps a lot of the rays out, this one, you melt your face off. This one is protective, so. But yeah, we just have to assume, I guess, that it's protecting his face somehow.
Somehow.
Sure.
Somehow.
Okay, so this has got studs
Somehow.
outside. Technic.
Somehow.
Studs
Yeah,
outside. Gray technic. Oh, light gray.
Celebrate good time. Come on.
It's a celebration.
Dun, 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 dun. What?
Hey, I guess at least we don't just build. We also
Sing
and do other weird stuff. Makes it interesting. I won't say entertaining, but interesting. That was a little loud, probably.
Oh. I'm Jazza.
Hey, don't mix this hat in because that goes to the other side. Yeah. Well, I mean, so he says space is trying to kill you at all times. You don't have to be in space for that to be true. Right now, as we all sit here in our safe little planet, space is trying to kill us. The planet just keeps us safe. But I mean, space is trying to get you because family friendly can't say. Yeah, I'm not killing anybody. Try to get you.
You've said 2 things that are not family friendly.
No, I didn't. Took him back. Took it back.
Yeah, but you still said it.
These are foldy ones. Wonder what they are gonna do. So always some up at the table.
And look, if I write them down, they won't see it, and I can show you the words that you said.
That is true. I don't know if that protects you from it though. Still probably counts. What other space sets do you have? We got that character from a book. Is the book over there? Yeah, let me grab the book. And then we have the Lego Ideas Women of NASA sets. Was it in this one? No. Where is that book, Addison?
I don't know.
That's not very helpful. Oh, you know, we can build these next. After this, we build these. I know what I said. I'm trying not to say it again. We can build some Star Wars stuff after this. Maybe.
And I want to do art.
Okay. We can do art, and I'll build Star Wars stuff. Oh, there's one in there. I was gonna say, I see 2 there. What's up? You start gathering pieces for me now that your hands are clean?
You're just like.
Did I do that again? When?
No.
Oh, that's what I said yesterday. Or
You're like.
just making sure you're okay. You really like that part of that video, huh?
It's so funny.
Yeah, so I would absolutely love to have a Saturn V rocket. Saturn V would be super cool. So is this gold or is this tan, you think, Addison?
I'm pointing at
Is there
Daddy.
gold ones at all? No, there's just tan ones. Oh, wait,
I'm
yes, there is.
pointing at Daddy.
Can you look at this and help me? Is this tan or is this gold? It doesn't have the little bling on it, so it's not metal, huh? It's tan. Okay.
No, I think that's gold.
Let's see if we can find gold ones then real quick, because I'm pretty sure it's tan. Gold and silver usually have like a little bling on them to tell you that it's shiny. Just look at the pieces up here. See if you see any that have a sparkle. See, like that? That tells you it's gold. And the other ones didn't have that, so I'm thinking we're waiting for those ones for something later.
But now you don't know where your page is at.
Oh, I can find it. It'll be alright.
I'm bored.
Those are clear. Oh, we don't even use them on this one. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta find the one where I just added those tan pieces to it. This one. And we're on the next page. Okay. You wanna start grabbing pieces for me then? The 1x3 here, and then a vent. Need a little one of those black vent pieces. The grills, like it's got the slatted grills.
Nothing is shiny in that set. But there's a bunch of gold pieces.
Yeah, the gold pieces all shined when you look them up in the parts. Just the grills and then those bars. Those are the only ones we use on this build. Eye. It's itching.
It's hard to juggle with Lego.
It's just hard to juggle in general, yeah.
I can juggle though.
What you juggle?
Yeah, I'll try it with.
What do you normally juggle?
Balls.
Like, oh, like the when we have the
dog balls.
Yeah, they're
racquetballs.
Racquetballs, really. Yeah, we use them. Our dogs like to use them as toys. So those become the dog's toys. You can grab those? Light gray, and 2 of these red ones. I'll get the 2 red ones. Those go right here. Yep, just add that. Okay. This part. Is it all shaped right there? I got that one. The next one.
Man, whenever I reach out too far, my elbow
Clickies
pops.
So we got to
like locks in when I reach too far. Then when I
pop,
pull
back,
and
it
like lock. It like unlocks itself.
It's popping and locking.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Has it been that long?
That long since what?
what?
Since you built it? Yeah. So show the parts. So there's these little bar pieces. Oh, can't see it. Back it up a little. The bars and the grills there are gold. I'm not sure what they're for yet, but we will know soon enough.
But you're like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, that just goes
next.
alongside. That can't make sense. Oh, it goes on the side like this. Got it. It was a little confusing because it shows it. That's the too long. It's too long one. Oh, maybe it just goes. Yeah, it goes end to end.
It's almost 11.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take something after this. What would you like to have?
Sandwich.
Maybe you go tell your brother and have him start. So you can come back and help me. Excuse me. Can you let him know to maybe start making some sandwiches? Let's put that teenager to work. She's making faces at me. Now we do. This right here. When did I put a blue piece on that? I did not do that. It's probably several steps back. Yep, right there. Way back there. Oh, that's when I think I just skipped that whole step altogether because I started looking at this and I just started adding pieces. Alright, so blue studs go here and there. Okay. And then that's the yellow that goes across the section right there. Oh. Move that chair out of the way a little bit. So, what you been up to, Doc? I saw you doing those race cars. That's actually a pretty cool set. And the detailing, I know we were talking about it earlier. I like the fact that you take the time to really get those stickers in there really good looking, so that they can be left and still be, because sometimes they just go on too quick. Actually, I have 2 panels on this Ninjago frame that I've been designing that have stickers on it, and they just, one's one way, one's the other way, completely upside down. I was like, I have no idea how that even happened. That's pretty funny, but yeah, they definitely are the wrong direction. So now I can't use it for the way I was planning to, which was actually keeping the symbols on it. And yeah, I'll have to just take them off and just have them be just white flags. 73. What'd you say here? Just uploaded the detailing. Detailed 73 stickers total, or talking about 73 cars. That's a lot of detailing. Bringing that dog in here again, huh? It's the Howler boy. Howler. Should call him Howler too sometimes, because the dog makes a lot of noise. He likes to howl at stuff. Probably a little bit of a shock there for some people's ears, but hey, you know, there you go. Yeah. 73 stickers on 2 cars. Got it. So looks like we're down to 4 people watching right now.
Aww.
Okay, so we got a blue goes across here. We're gonna be here for a while, so people can come and go. It'll be okay. Doc did 73 stickers on 2 cars. That's a lot of stickers.
Do you want Howlers out?
Yes. Eventually he needs to be out of here. Because he'll eat Lego, or thumb drives, or tape, or a mouse, or that notebook, or whatever else he comes across. He'll just eat it. The dog eats everything. Yes, about to skip this one again.
Everything he eats. Everything is gone when you live with Howlers. Everything is Halloween. He also sees.
Good song. Okay. Got that in there. Did that one. Yeah, I keep skipping the left step. I'm not sure why. It's a little weird. Okay, so these go around us.
Logan said this. He said nothing about it. He said, "Why can't you do it?"
Oh, don't bag on him on live YouTube. Come on.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Okay. These go here. Addison's working on developing those whistling skills. Probably not so loud though, because I imagine that's not very fun to listen to on the other end of a video.
Yeah.
It's fine for me.
That's probably why some people left. Their ears broke.
Yeah, when you whistled last time or whatever it was. And then this longer one goes...
No, when I started like...
When you screamed into it?
Yeah.
It probably blew out the internet and it knocked their whole computer off. And the whole internet crashes. There's a dark gray square that goes in the middle of this. White grill section.
What are we doing?
Building the habitat.
Okay.
There's another one of those here.
Ooh, I want to see if you can
Another
actually
grill.
download free math on.
No. On what? A phone? Okay, every time on this computer, I was like, nope, not right now.
Probably not.
So with everybody dropping out, it actually might not be a bad thing to take a break for a little while and then just start the stream again with a new announcement once we're ready for lunch, which would probably be what we'll do. So we'll probably finish up this build and take a little break, and we'll come back with another live stream once we're done with lunch. So how does that sound for a plan? Asim? trying to talk to my teammate here.
What? What's that?
That's an alarm that goes off at 11 o'clock, which the cuckoo clock just went off. So we're going to stop mid-build. We will draw one more minifig to start this hour. It's your turn to draw. Alright, let's bring this up here. Aha! Alright, and we will transition to this view. Okay. Let me close this book.
I said free write math and it came up with Antarctic Winter Wonder.
Yeah, I guess there's not one. We'll look for it later. Draw your minifigure. Alright, this is the third one.
Ninjago.
Ninjago. Alright, let's open that Ninjago one. It's hopefully a new one. Another thing to add to the frame once it gets built. There's the scissors. Then we cut it. And you just open it. You got it? Over the table. One, two, three, four of these.
Oh man.
It's Naya.
Naya again.
Yep. Someone said Nia when I was looking at the comments. Like they said Naya first and then Nia, so now I'm still confused. I don't know how the right way to say that name is. Makes me sad. Did you put it together? It's still a good figure. I still think it's a pretty good figure anyways.
I guess she's common.
No, I mean there's none that's any more common than any of the other ones really, as far as these kinds of sets go. But
I wonder if the mystery ones are rare. And like 2 in each country.
I'm not sure. No, I can't imagine it's that. I think the most rare of any collectible minifigure series was when Mr. Gold came out, and it was in a certain number out of each ones, and then
the police.
Excuse me. Yeah, the newest one, that the classic policeman. There was one in every box of 60, so it had to have been more than that. Probably one in every 200 or something. I don't know. It was Mr. Gold. Probably even more than that. So there's Naya. There's our new minifigure. We are midway through this build. We are going to stop the stream for a short time, take a break, get some lunch, and we will be back. You grab some dinner, Doc, and hopefully we'll see you when we get back. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this period, if you don't make it back to the next, but we will be back shortly.
Doc said, I'll be back. Dum dum
dum. Dum dum dum. Probably more like that. I'll be back. Was it like that? Did you do the Arnold voice? It's like that? Alright. Talk to y'all later.
I'll be back.